Yo, what's going on, guys? John Primite here, and in this video I'm going to be going over, well, Primite Fiendsmith Bystial. So I brought this deck to the regional and went 5-3, and overall, since this was my second time playing the deck, I feel like I did much better than I thought I did. Of course, I did want to win it, but my lack of practice made it so I only got 29th place of the overall tournament. But that's okay, things happen, and well, now let's get into the card by card. So for the main deck, we're going to start with the big boy himself, Triple Barrel. This card is crazy. It kind of just does all the things you need him to do. He gets into Fiendsmith, he gets into Primite. There's so much stuff you can do with one barrel. You can end on the Spears if you get Fuad, if you get with the Perilia. One barrel does do a lot. That's why I play Triple Barrel. Triple Load, same reason why you play Triple Barrel. This basically gets the barrel, and you can also get to Roar, which we played 2 Roar, by the way. So this card E-Telly's Dippity, or you can summon out the Beast of Talwar. I'll get into him in a little bit. And yeah, and into the 1 Drill Beam. You could play more of this, but I wanted to play 1 to play more hand traps. It's like, do I see more Drill Beams in hand, or do I play more hand traps? And the answer to that is always more hand trap. 1 Beast of Talwar. This card is okay. Paired with Roar, it's really nice because you can summon it later off the loop, and you just essentially can banish something within 2400 attack, which is nice. Also, another thing to note with Roar, which came up in the tournament, was its grave effect. It does not specify whether or not it needs a normal needs a token, because usually like Drill Beam requires a token. Roar effect in grave does not. So you can target a Nibiru token and just banish some. Banish their normal. No matter what. It came up once. It was relevant. Because it was against Tenpai and the normal Chundra, and I just went, aha. Roar effect banish. Beast of Talwar was just slightly better than Summon Skull. Also the only Summon Skull in stock at my local card store. Card Brothers, by the way. Big shout out to them. QCR Summon Skull. And that was 100-ish bucks. And I'm like, nah, I'm just going to get a Beast Talwar. He's also really funny. He has like a bunch of blades and stuff. Only the Master of the Swords among Fiend type monsters is permitted to hold the Talwar. 1 Dippity. This is better than White Dust On. Also, I didn't want to buy White Dust On, and I just found a Dippity in my bulk, so I'm like, I'll run it. Also, level 4 Light Fiend, the best typing right now, and essentially make Chaos Angel really easily. Spoiler alert, I wonder what we're playing in the extra deck, but it's super solid and no reason to not play it. This deck, because you need a Light Fiend, because Fiendsmiths. So yeah, that's the reason why we play 1 Dippity. Next, Triple Engraver. I wonder why we play this. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it does something. I think it like gets to the full Fiendsmith combo. Like, but I don't know. What do I know, right? What do I know? 1 Nycrema, I'm not explaining this. 1 Sanct. So why 1 Sanct versus like 3 track? Well, a couple reasons. First of all, Droll's in the format. If Mitsurugi is the best deck currently, Droll will be in the main deck for sure. So if Droll is in the main deck, then we should be able to prepare ourselves to not accidentally lose to Droll all the time. Play Sanct. Another reason, tracked. $100. I do not currently have my tracks that I bought for $7, so I play Sanct instead. Also, this card sets itself back if it's destroyed by a card effect, so keep that in mind. It's a good card, good card. It was nice seeing this versus tracked. If I hard drew it, I mean, if you hard drew it, it's a little rougher because it makes Caesar. It's hard to make Caesar, so you'd rather be tracked, get another Light Fiend engrave, but there's upsides to Sanct for sure. 1 Paradise. Your deck is a more control heavy. You need more interruption, so Paradise is good. Also can get followed. So, and 3 Bystial Lubellion. Lubellion basically allows you to discard and add a Bystial. You don't know already, so you can search mag, and then you get summon mag, and then you contribute to this. Search is that the regained, and then well, yeah, this card's crazy. Going second and you get mag, or search it through us, whatever you need. Bid it off, send a card. I liked playing it. So getting to level 6s are important because Chaos Angel and another card in which I will tell you guys about in just a little bit. Next is Double Ball Drake. You can bump this down to 1. I think I saw this too much. I'd rather bump it down to 1 and then just it'll be fine with the 1 Drake. That being said, I think it was okay. There's a lot of stuff you can do with a Baldrake. I was thinking if you're going first and you see a Baldrake, you can summon it, tribute a barrel, or even if they imperm the spheres, you can spheres and then trigger grave. So there's a lot you can do with Baldrake, and corruption, it did come up quite a bit. 1 mag, 1 Druis, Bystials, the best Bystials in the game, so play those. 1 regained because it helps us cycle through our Bystials, helps us summon out mag, trigger mag again, and then we just continuously grind with them until they, well, we win. Double Nibiru, the primal being, we're not playing 3 because I took the Shumping logic. Also, big shout out to him, I guess, for explaining to Nibiru. This is only good when paired with hand traps, so I only played 2 because I'd rather see this than another hand trap, which makes a lot of sense. Triple Ash, again, one of the best hand traps in the game. If you get hit with a Fua, you can just punish them with an Ash Blossom and then you're fine. That's why we do that. But yeah, overall this card was Nib came in clutch a couple times, but I misplayed and I threw those games and I'm like, dang, I could have won. But that's okay. We learned. Triple Lockbird Man. Card is good. Came up a whole lot of one time. I saw this once the entire tournament and felt okay. Raw. Triple Fula. Triple Imperm. Best hand trap. It negates a card and it's a trap and works with Nib. 1 talents. It came up once. I drew it once and I won. I hand ripped this Chandra, but he top decked the Chandra anyways. So I'm considering cutting this. You could cut it for like more hand traps, just play more hand traps. When in doubt, more hand traps. Next for the extra deck. When Caesar, you're not supposed to see it. So this is the extra deck that we're playing. Well, the Fiendsmith package. You could play a second Desiree if you have the extra deck space. You can play a second Requiem if you want. Second Requiem does come up a little bit. And I'd like to have the second Requiem. It makes it feel a lot more comfortable. It's not because of the caches, it's because it comes up when you're grinding. You like, if they ash your Requiem, you can just another Requiem and you don't have to draw the engraver to be able to play the Fiendsmith engine again. Next, we're going to move on to actual choices of the deck. Things that weren't just the no-brainers. The Sky Thunder, Divine Arsenal, AA Battery Zeus. Card is great. It's phenomenal. It's really good in this deck because you can go, when you have Requiem on field and you have a Detonator, you go Requiem effect, you chain a Bystial, and then now the Detonator cannot pop anything as you have nothing, and you summon Engraver that, and you make a rank 6 swing, make a Zeus. And then now you can just Zeus wipe their field. So that way you out the Detonator. And you either force the Twins Engrave or they have nothing, which is nice. Comes up. Next we play the one Typhon. Card is nice against, again, decks like Mitsurugi, ryzeal. It helps just deal with the Marakumo. Since we can kind of play under it a little bit with load, there's still stuff we can. Also, I like these guys. Next we play the one M7. It's good because you can bounce back your own droll and droll them again. Keep them under droll if the game's going long. Otherwise, I wanted this to be Crazy Beast because there's a lot of destruction based removal that I needed to check, and Crazy Beast does that. So I think Crazy Beast would have been much better. 1 SP, 1 Spheres, 1 Link Spider, 1 Imduk. So these two are the no-brainers. Link Spider, I want to cut this for maybe a second Requiem, and then cut this for the Crazy Beast. These are the things I would change. But I think it was okay. Overall, only games I lost because I misplayed. I still could have made M7 swing into something, and then make a Zeus. So yeah, things happen, and that's okay. Next for the side deck, here's my Solemn package, 2 and 2. I was playing 3 Judgment, 1 Strike, but I was like, nah, that looks not cool. So I'll play 2 and 2. Legit, my actual reasoning. Also, it's nice to have spread, have coverage. Played these 3. I really liked them. Bystials, Lightning Storm, felt a little weird, but it never really came up because usually they're just gonna wipe anyways to keep it clear, and you could just hit them with an LS Harpies. Harpies was nice. Valencia, Chaos Hunter, 2 Maliss, so the Maliss hate. So the idea was to main for Mitsurugi, side for Maliss. and I can just take out all the stuff that are bad against maliss. Like, you can even side out the entire Bystial package. So like 3 Levelions, keep Mag and Drupus, and then just slide the rest of them out. Take out Drolls, or you have a lot of ways to take out the bad cards against them. That being said, Regain's really good, but it's not really good going second, so you take it out. So as for my matchups, round 1 I was against Chimera as a Mina Fiendsmith, which I proceeded to 2-0. Round 2 I was up against the exact same deck, which I then proceeded to 2-0 once more. Next, round 3 was tenpai. I won dice roll, went first. I got nibbed. I had Roar and Grave. He went normal Chundra. I go Roar effect, target the nib token, banish the Chundra. And then now he was fighting an uphill battle. He couldn't go past, and passed turn. And then I just quickly closed out the game. And then game 2 I lost because I just completely opened full non-engine, could not play. And in game 3, he passed turn, he fluid mead. There wasn't much I can do, so I just set up very minimal, passed turn. He drew, he normaled the Chundra. I went, which I banished the Chundra with the drill beam. Then it became my turn once more, and then I just built my board and I continued grinding with him, and which then I slowly OTK'd him over time. Round 4 was against mitsu ryzeal, Fiendsmith, which was an interesting list, and it was very difficult matchup for me. I wasn't fully familiar of what to hit or what to do, and well, I got punished for that. Next, round 5, I was up against maliss, which then I proceeded to 2-0 them real quick. Game 1, I went first, did my thing, their engine, they passed, closed out the game. Round 2, they went first, they passed, I drew, and I had barrel, so I normaled barrel, and we just played hand trap wars. I just kept on normaling barrel, and then I got to 2 barrels, and then a May of Spheres, and if they ever got combo, I just bounce it back to hand, summon a mag, and there's more stuff I can do on top of that. And I just won the hand trap war. Round 6, I was up against mitsu ryzeal, which then I proceeded to win them. He won 1 game on me. I won 2 of the 3, and that leads us to round 7, which I was against Blue Eyes. I got 2-0'd by Blue Eyes. They just had too much stuff and wasn't that great. It was in round 7, so I was feeling pretty beat then. And round 8, it got worse. I lost against Fiendsmith Maliss. Sorry, not ryzeal Maliss. That would be insane. But no, Fiendsmith Maliss. And I just got a little unfortunate, and it is what it is. I just went well game 1, and then game 2 I just didn't do much. I just got blown out completely with the sheer amount of engine. And then I had Chaos Hunter, and then they just took my Chaos Hunter, which was cool. Finished 28th out of 188. It was okay. Also, thanks to all you guys sticking out to the end of the video, and well, hopefully this video helped clear some up and maybe added some theory that you guys could apply to your own deck building or apply to a similar list like mine. And a big shout out to my friend Zexon for letting me borrow his Chaos Angel. Super cool dude, and I really do appreciate that Chaos Angel. I'll pass it back to you soon, don't worry. Thank you guys all for watching, and this is John Primite, and see you guys in the next video. Also, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Thank you.